Hello, hello, catch you guys. How we doing today? मेरो आवाज सिंक भइराको छैन क्या हो क्यामेरासँग टेस्ट 1 2 3 कस्तो डिलेड छ यार I can feel it. What the fuck? Jinne da my setup hi rahena. Give me a sec. Where's the chat? Where's the chat? Oh. You guys, आवाज सिंकमा छ कि छैन? Please tell me. म यस्तो यस्तो कुराहरु लास्टै त्यो हुन्छ के रे ओसिडी हुन्छ सिंकमा छ ठीक छ त्यसो मेरो OBS मा किन ल्याग भइराछ funny anyway la boys this is the third map जुन हिजो खेलेन सो त्यही आज कन्टिन्यू हुने कुरा छ धेरै कुरा कानी यताउति गरेर हैन they have decided Cluster is playing interesting अनि किनकि मल्टिपल टिम्सले गरेको थियो सो अलि नर्डविनलाई नि गाह्रै ठाउँमा राखियो क्या हामीले जे गरे नि एउटा टिमले गरेको भनेर देखायो पछि तिनीहरूले पनि अब अरु टिमहरुको पनि पोइन्ट आउट गर्दियो सो इट्स अन्डरस्ट्यान्डेबल हैन फ्रम दैट भ्यू अफ पोइन्ट बट द पनिशमेन्ट वाज नट फेयर आई वुड से वार्निङ दिएरै छोड्नु पर्ने कुरा हैन यो बट ठिकै छ आई नो आई बिलिभ इन आवर बोइज दैट दे क्यान प्रुभ दैट दे आर द बेटर टिम and they'll win it for us and I hope you believe in them too because they'll need our support right now. This is the third map. It's going to be Bind. It is their home ground. Let's see what they do.
But still not as poppy as we saw him in the first
Make sure you like the stream, all right? Don't forget to like the stream. Sound ठीक छ मेरो गेम को casters को
from the past right now what's especially key
defense ma cha
want to bind a fresh day a fresh start and fresh hopes for both of these teams as they look to make their mark and secure
Babal
their spot
chhod deo
against
fall
the
back
side in the match of Team Exploit. But right now it's Khumbu Esports off to a great start, a proactive push down hookah. They've got one, another picked up as well, and Khumbu already with a 2-man advantage real quick into this round.
Yeah, they're looking really good, and now they're also looking to take out the Soa right in front of him. Thin is the man. You should be able to at least connect some S shots. We've seen Thin. I trust his capabilities of putting on an absolute show. There we go. Takes out another one too. Let's just start throwing it out, and now it's a 2-on-4. Khumbu Esports kicking things off on a really good note, and we've seen Khumbu Esports always are able to get these pistol rounds in their hand.
What nice.
What is helping them out quite a lot. Ember, nice gravity combination with the Viper's smoke to shut him down.
Skill boost भन्नु मिल्दैन guys skill boost गर्न मिल्छ you can pretty much jump on that box with any agent हैन but especially when you're playing Jet if you glide and spam that crouch that is exploit एउटा crouch jump गरेर पनि गर्न मिल्छ तर त्यो गरेको त देखाएको थिएन
you notice in that first round is Thin is continuing his way in a form extremely
so
good
anyway guys
on
it's in the past what matters is the match right now at hand
he thrives when the stakes are high and he shows up when it matters the most and he's certainly showing up right now at least in the pistol. We'll have to see if he's able to
सबैजनालाई स्वागतम guys welcome boys and girls
the way they usually like to play is in the first few rounds they go for those aggressive bursts and then they start playing much more. We're gonna see in the later rounds a lot more teleport usage, a lot more
हामीले बिचमा स्प्लिटमा एकचोटी भाइपर एस्ट्रा खेल्दाखेरि म भाइपर खेल्दै अनि तिनले एस्ट्रा खेल्दै
their presence away in blue long. And okay, hold on, actually God Particles already starting off with their fakes and teleport usage, leaving Knight Rider down B long. They go for the teleport down into A.
But Khumbu Esports are pretty much ready. They're just waiting for them to funnel in. But no, here we go. God Particles still trying to play some mind games, and now I'm pretty sure they're going to try to execute the A side from A short. But there's a huge setup ready with 2 Astra stars. I don't think so. They're not going to go for that. There's no way. That'll take a little bit too many time. And yeah, look at the Viper walls ready as well for the hookah take. Or for the U-Haul take. So that's what they're actually going for. Nice shock dart. Yeah, actually, it seems like, yeah, there we go. That's the plan. Did a lot of chaos. Caused a lot of chaos right there. But we do have Sky as well watching the back, so...
It's actually very well done by God Particles because they burn a lot of the defensive utility placed by Khumbu early into the round, which means that now on this B side, it's only down to the weaponry, but Khumbu make that weaponry count.
Nice, easy. The spikes are planned.
It shouldn't really be that big of a deal for Khumbu Esports down because, of course, just Unico, I honestly feel like these kind of strategies should not have been revealed.
Kaun jeetega?
Until an
Obviously, Khumbu jeetega, bro.
No, I actually really like it early because it sets up the fear in the minds of the opponents. In rifle rounds especially, or even in later eco rounds, you can just go for the...
They're on the defense, they need to get as many rounds as possible, man. Loh, cluster DC? Kina gaad hansa ge NEA mother chod.
While burning the defensive utility.
And
that last point is extremely key. With a composition like the one Khumbu Esports have, the race over Sky. Yesterday I was watching the NA-VCT. It was same when Xset was playing C9. Very similar composition battles, and the reason one team was able to come out on top of the other was that they were able to continuously burn that defensive utility.
If God P won against G,
if Khumbu are able
and
to
they lost against everyone else,
circumvent this issue, because otherwise God Particles just gonna play them like a fiddle.
It looks like God P only prepares for G.
Still, it's just the first 2 rounds. Cluster's out the game.
Yeah.
Things so literally technical issues on the board, ladies and gentlemen.
Come back, Cluster.
Yeah, I mean,
this is gonna be.
Hopefully, this issue should be resolved as quickly as possible, and we should be able to get back in the game. I don't exactly know what the issue is here with Cluster, but another good news for Khumbu Esports is that this is their bonus round. Now, burning through the utilities, again, I feel like...
Yeah. At this point, I think, as you were saying, burning through the utilities...
offline sad.
But in this round, just as important...
Fuck, man, this is the biggest nightmare.
Khumbu on a full bonus lecker, so Khumbu looking to just burn the weaponry and the economy of God Particles in this round, while God Particles hope to maintain a stable balance. And right now, though, we're not going to see any of that. It's just going to be a technical break.
Technical break after first 2 rounds, round win for
Nepali stream mein Hindi gali.
We did see Clusters
I always do. Ask everyone.
This gives us another time to talk about how these 2 team functions. Now, Khumbu Esports, we saw
when it comes to gali, my Hindi gali is my go-to.
They're on the point, but then slowly and steadily they have started evolving, even in the strategical standpoint. On the other hand, if you take a look at
inverter backup, the
strategical standpoint is right there, but the problem is they're just not able to win. It's
not as easy and relevant as you think it is.
Yeah, exactly, and that's where the simple aspect of what we know about both of these teams, God Particles, very
Nepali,
disciplined, but maybe a little stubborn when you look back.
Last VCC we decided to bootcamp because of this issue.
Set in their ways, and this can be a big
and there we had inverter backup, right? And this time these guys are playing from home, so not everyone has an inverter backup. I'm Discord now on
points to try and push and give them a basic advantage. But right now, I do think that given the fact that Khumbu is playing more of that composition, they do have slightly more options as compared to that Jet that God Particles is playing, which on the attack, yeah, definitely has no issues. But as soon as the half switch and the Jet goes on to the defense,
please tell honestly who will win VCC or who will be going into the finals. 2 teams we have already seen.
Heavy reliance.
The 2 potential teams are.
Indeed. But
G most
over here,
probably
Acer
from the
is
other
the man who pretty much
from this group,
can stand tall against Knight Rider. And we've been
probably
talking about how
exploit.
Knight Rider isn't able to
be
activate
honest.
himself. On the other hand, Acer has been a man in form.
Unless the boys
since a
win
long
today,
time now.
and then it can go
So it's
either
going to
way.
be really hard to shut down a man like Acer, but still now he's playing Raze. I haven't really seen a lot
Slumber
of
on a
clips of
paul
Acer
and all.
himself
After
playing
the
Raze,
match
and I'm
starts,
pretty
I don't
sure
think you can
he
sub
has to be pretty
players.
comfortable with playing that role too.
Yeah, he is quite
very
comfortable playing
unfortunate,
that
yeah.
role, but it does mean that he does not really
Fucking unfortunate, यार.
as simply he's not as simply able to
आज धेरै काठमाडौँमा बस्नेहरूको सब यस्तो हावा चलिरहेछ. मेरो पनि बिहान बत्ती गएको थियो. अहिले नि गयो भने फेरि मेरो त ज्याप्पै बन्द हुन्छ. मेरो त ब्याकअप पनि छैन. Inverter बिग्रिरहेछ.
this exact same composition, do it a couple of times and pick up that operator on the race. So it really does come down to how they want to react to what God Particles wants to do, and that's where I
Sponsorship
think,
गाह्रो
this
छ
is very
guys.
important now. As you were talking about, this is going to be a bonus for Khumbu.
45 हुन्छ 5 minutes
Plus,
break.
not back just
5
yet,
minutes
so
technical
I
break
guess we
पछि.
made the ritualistic sacrifice to the tech break gods. Okay.
Oh no, man. Damn it. I don't know how long this tech break is going to last. Imagine already starting the day off on this kind of a note.
Probably not.
Blows. Ended it on a sad
I've
note.
been to many places.
And started it on a technical break, ladies and
Uttarakhand
gentlemen.
no.
At this point, it's kind of like a common thing in VCC now. This year, at least,
Not just
2022.
VCC. Like, to be honest, yesterday I was watching a bunch of VCT. I was watching some LEC, for everyone who knows what that is. And
कहाँ छ काठमाडौँमा एउटा त ढङ्गको गेमिङ क्याफे त छैन, न त त्यहीँ गएर खेल्थ्यो.
like big events, small events, medium events, irrespective of what size the event is,
बत्ती गयो
tech
guys,
breaks
अरू के नै
plague
होला.
every single person.
Man. And I feel like especially more the casters itself.
Oh yeah.
Has to be.
डिस्क्वालिफाई भएन नि,
Because
सबलाई
it's kinda like
वार्निङ
the
दियो
podcast
किनकि
hours at
अरू
that
टिमहरूले
time.
नि गरेको थियो भनेर.
And the players.
And the players too, yeah, of course, because they're like, hey, please, man, come back. You know, if your team is disconnected, you're like, God damn it, man.
कस्तो मोरल डाउन हुन्छ कि यस्तो
Hopefully,
होला.
this technical break is there and Cluster is able to return in the technical break. Because
What is your source
if
of
he's
income?
not,
Nothing.
then the game will be starting with only
बाप
4
का पैसा
men,
उड़ाता हूँ.
and Khumbu Esports will be handicapped big time here. We've seen the same kind of moment happening in their
कति टाइम
own
हुन्छ?
regional
They normally
finals
give 5
against
minutes for technical
one of the
breaks.
teams in the Nepal region.
I
if
don't
I'm
know
not
the
wrong.
new rules.
And now if it happens with Khumbu Esports, then that'll be a little bit of more unfortunate ending too. I think so it was Deadshot who got disconnected on the map of Split.
Yep. And for Yun Giving, it was quite unfortunate. I really hope it doesn't happen again. Cluster, start moving. We give you the energy. Let's go. Make it happen.
I don't know, man. Looking quite tough.
Best channel नै हो त
Cluster,
दाइ.
come on, come back. I'm pretty sure soon we're going to be running out of time. I think so there's like 5 minutes.
You gotta start singing for Cluster, like something like the Witcher song, maybe. Like toss a coin to your cluster.
I haven't really heard about that song, so I don't know much.
What? Oh my!
Yeah.
Have you not seen the Witcher TV show? Or
मर्निङ बत्ती जाँदा आधा घन्टा टाइम टिमको चाहिँ के गरेर ब्रोडकास्ट त गर्नु पर्यो.
I've played The Witcher again. I haven't seen the series, no.
No.
अनपजै गर्ने.
No.
ठिकै छ. म चाहिँ 45 इजी हो.
Okay.
still carry हान्छ नि.
Unfortunately, Cluster's not going to be back, so we're going to be starting with a 4v5. So at least one more thing that's good for Khumbu Esports is that even if they do lose out in this round, it's not going to be that much of things to lose out on. That initial trade, now they're left on a 4-on-4, so now it certainly seems a little cool. Moonlight's quite low, but it's able to shut down the man right in the front. Emperor goes down as well. Imagine if God Particles do actually lose out on this one. That'll be a little problematic. 4-3 situation. God Particles are sweating it out for sure. Moonlight with the Sheriff in the hand. All the way in the back of the defender spot. Now looking to approach the elbow area. The flank from Thin can be a crucial one as well, as he's going to cut off the lifeline of Logista, and he takes him down. Now it's a 2-on-4. Also gets Vandal in the hand as well. Thin.
Yeah. This round, what is going on?
मार
Particles.
I don't know. This is not the God Particles that we know for sure. Levi shuts him down too. And now it's all down to Shivy. Shivy doesn't even have a lot of HP. Only 56. Make it 41 now.
1 by 1.
There we go.
Nice.
Good
bonus, boys. Cluster आयो guys.
5-1 by
Cluster
Khumbu
आयो
Esports against God
थोपडा त
Particles.
देख्यो.
What is going on with God Particles? We have to wonder.
Mark in the chat, please.
What is going on? You will see what is going on.
Like,
Nothing
what?
to take away from Khumbu.
You babbal pop flash खाएर मिठो त्यो मिठो त्यसपछि आसिदे पनि कुदेर गइदियो ल्याम एक्सपेक्टै गर्दैन यार
Guiding light, surely you have to expect.
मैं आया मैं गया फिर मैं आया और फिर मैं चले गया
See, regularly when teams are pushing as a 3-stack down B long, they have one player turned around to play the anti-flash angle, while two players move
Time out
forward.
लिनु पर्यो
As soon
यार
as the flash
sad
is turned
यार
and it comes through, the anti-flash player turns back and the other try to dodge, and that's
Let's go,
that's
let's
a
go.
simple strategy that we
राम्रो
see
राम्रो
almost
राम्रो
every
bonus round
top
त much
team
needed यार
use, but God Particles getting caught out unaware and losing. Okay, losing a 4v5 round.
के भयो
I get it,
फेरि
that's
टाइम आउट
completely
ए अकाउन्ट
different.
अकाउन्ट
Khumbu is
फुल
on
भयो होला
defense. It's much easier to play 4v5 as compared to attack. But losing a 4v5
ए स्पैम
bonus
मत कर
round?
मोहित
Huh?
टाइम आउट
I don't
शांत
know.
रह
Yeah. That's what I said, right? As soon as he got the first initial kill, I was like, okay, now this sums it up. They pretty much equalized the man advantage now. And now, as soon as another man was taken down by a city, I was like, oh, now this is not
But I
really
am the
looking that
cluster.
great for.
ए आयो त ठिक छ
Oh,
God
he's back.
Particles.
Let's go.
And this is what I'm saying, right, CA?
प्लिज बत्ती नजाऊ न
Duels, and this
कुलमान
is where God Particles are
इज्जतको सवाल
struggling
छ आज
itself. If they're just not able to win the individual one-on-ones, then how are they gonna win even the round?
Yeah, man. It's looking very,
It's tough out
very
here.
difficult right here for
They're
God
down
नाइट
Particles.
राइडर यस्तो हगोस् आज
Even Knight Rider is 0-3 right now. We've seen what happens when Knight Rider is not able to find his form itself. So
आइदिएर यार
great for God Particles right now, but it's
Hey,
the
DC
man I
खायो।
talked about. Knight Rider
DC खायो
gets
There we
helped
go.
with the gravity well, and
फेरि
with
DC
another frag picked up by Logi,
खायो
suddenly the tables
Fuck
have been
this
turned.
luck man
This map is already confusing the heck out of me.
Plant the spike.
Exactly. So slower approach is not the name of the game. Just keep the pedal to the metal. If you're going to be really quick with the side take, this is where Khumbu Esports are going to start to struggle, because if you give them more time to read what you're doing,
के साह्रो ब्याड
of
लक
course
हो
Khumbu
यार
Esports things will be
केटा हो
easier for them,
केटा
without a
हो
doubt. Levi shuts down Scar God, so this retake's on now. It's a 4-2 situation. Still looks pretty tough to make it happen, but they're trying their best to at least get some frags on the board. There's a man lurking in the back. They should check their backs for sure, but Ember peeks out, shuts down Thin, and it's a thrifty round from the start of God
समर
Particles
खेल्न
as well.
मिल्दैन
Oh,
सब
it's 'cause
गर्न
the coach
मिल्दैन
bird is
गेम
back.
सुरु भएपछि
Tim is back and he's giving them the motivation they need. But yeah, like in all seriousness, I think what's really weird is once again the fact that Khumbu go
Last
for the
player
exact same
standing.
setup. God Particles understanding that the Raze is most likely going to be playing alone. Again, a very simple gravity work combined with an aggressive
हामी
push
cluster
from Knight
काठमाडौँ
Rider.
गयो
And I think that's what caught them off guard, because you're not really expecting to play against
Sad भयो यार guys
in this composition.
मुझे त पज पनि लिँदैन म भए त पज लिइदिन्थेँ यार
But that's the power of the jet.
हामीले सल्टसँग कस्तो गरेको थियौँ हामीले कति टाइम भयो गर्दै थियौँ
Sky flash coming out of the gravity well coming out instantly and turn it into a more off-frame deal. Talking about utility, though, a ton of utility invested by God Particles into taking this A site, and they do so also successfully.
Yeah, they do so. 3 players were stacked on the A side, and no stopping now. It's all down to a city, and there we go. The final man's AFK. Should be able to shut him down. It seems like God Particles are
हेर
really
मैले
aware
त
of
कतिको
that fact.
स्पोर्ट्सम्यानसिप देखाउँछ
They don't know if it's back or not, so yeah, there we go.
के देखाउ होला मुझे जा जा मार बकलन्ड
From the kill.
हामी जस्तो कहाँ हुन्छ सबजना
And
लास्ट इयर हाम्रो पनि 45 सल्टको हुँदाखेरि हामी सबै पुरै 1 मिनट कुर्दिन्थ्यो राउन्ड जिते नि यस्तो स्पोर्ट्सम्यानसिप सबैले देखाउनु सक्दैन
yeah, I mean, makes
That's what
sense.
I thought. My confidence, guys, if it's 4 or 5, just W, you have a man advantage already. And it makes the matter very, very simple. But right now, talking about making the matter simple, Khumbu are going to be relegated to an eco, and this is not how we wanted to see this map go after everything that's happened. I just wanted to see a normal map with the teams giving their best against each other, unfazed by external issues, but nope. Right side.
That's a little bit too much to ask here.
kind of sad man
But yeah. God Particles, again, a slower approach. Don't personally like this. Not really a big fan of this. But second, they can try and whatever works for them. If it is working for them, then they can go ahead and try. And yep, this is exactly what I'm
Nice,
saying.
thrifty answer.
Slower approaches do not work for God Particles. All the time they've been struggling with the slower approaches. And now we're left on a 3-on-3 situation because Cluster's AFK, so it's a 3-on-3 now. Viper's Pit inbound on the A site. Levi looking to shut down Ember, but no. A nice slick peek coming through. Shuts him down, and now it's a 2-on-3 situation. God Particles having a clear man advantage. Oh no, this Bucky can be a little damaging from Moonlight though. Needs to watch out. Peeks out. Ember's aim is trained. Shuts him down. A nice tap coming through. And now it's all down to Cluster. But Cluster's not in the game anymore, so yeah.
Should be
30 seconds left.
जा orb भी ले लो, orphan लिना गया, कमुजी orphan लिना गया यार, थुक्का मैं दर्द चुद valorant छोड़ दे होती मेरा, हमले तो orphan लिए को थे ना, चार जन मार रहा हमले orphan ही फार्म कर रहा थे ना तेसरी,
they're struggling, man. Nothing can be done, ladies and gentlemen. This is an issue from their side, so we already give them a 5 minutes technical break.
Yeah, another thing we've done is just the external circumstances that mess up our viewing experience. The players
It's more so like if you are up in the tournament for this much, you got to make sure you're at least having a power backup or internet backup on.
हाँ चुतिया पैसा दिया है तू.
These are the players' responsibilities to try and get something done. But yeah, God Particles now. Easy stroll on the site with the Cosmic Divider used too. Shouldn't really be that big of a deal. On the default box, the plant goes down. Snake Bat's out as well. And now it seems like yeah, pretty much. Khumbu Esports, they're trying their best to fight back. A 3-on-3 again. Can be a little bit of glimmer of hope. Showstopper's out as well, all the way to bathroom to gain the control. Acer finds a man with a Showstopper, make it a 2-on-2. A nice quick shutdown. And now it's 2-on-1. Acer is a man you do not really want to challenge one-on-one duel against, but Shivi has to flush this out. He doesn't have a lot of time left. But there we go. Finally, they
Good job.
Oh, a little bit of BMCA.
I mean, they're winning 4v5. They deserve to BM all they want.
They deserve an BM, man. That's all.
You should not be giving those aim deals away, especially when she's on Hunter City. Like, okay, right here, it's a 4v3 advantage, you know. They're able to push into
the most you can do is just buy time for your opponent to like just come back after you win a round. And instead you're just running to the base, killing him off, farming orb after killing everyone else. That is, I just don't think it's ethical in esports.
Yeah, this is 4v5 and it's still going
We
close.
faced a similar situation, we never did it.
Particles respecting them so much. They should just start rushing. I mean, by respecting, I mean, like, I don't know, it just feels like God Particles are playing it scared. Even though they have the man advantage, they should straight up be W King.
This is their style, though. They play it slow, and that's what the issue is. This is why I meant maybe a little stubborn in a bad way, because they refuse to change these situations.
Nice stun. Yep, there we go. Khumbu Esports is just going to keep on exploiting you with the utilities. Moonlight himself goes huge, and now each and every single player from Khumbu Esports is able to step it up to the mark. They're trying their best to fill the void that it is in their roster currently. And it doesn't matter if 4v5 happens again, and look at that. Clearly pumped. Moonlight is looking really happy, and he's pumped up. He's like, all right, bring it in. We don't need our 5th man. 4 men are enough for a team like God Particles.
No, he's not. That was a frozen cam.
Woo! Cluster's back, so let's go.
Is he?
God Particles, I'm sorry, but if this is the way you should be playing, you do not deserve to go to the next round right now.
Those who are thinking I'm abusing, I'm not actually. I'm just I just think it's an unethical shit.
the aggressive rush. I like that. They use Hunter's Fury proactively. I like that. What I don't understand is why they peek one by one into Moonlight. Like, again, maybe disrespecting Khumbu right here, maybe not thinking at all. But again, a nice flash setup by Moonlight. You can see these are the small things Khumbu does with protection. You saw King doing on the map of Ascent. Moonlight does it right here, flashing behind him and then moving forward so that the person in front of him gets flashed, but he doesn't.
That is a good
Oh, the man's back. Small cluster. We finally see him moving on the map, and there we go. Moonlight. Khumbu Esports is now in heights, and I think so. This is pretty much a donezo. God Particles,
the way Moonlight is pumped, man.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense, man. He's pumped up. His adrenaline's pumping. His veins as well are just pumping a lot of blood right now. Look at this. Peeks out, but unfortunately loses that aim duel. So now it's
what are GP supposed to do? Drop their guns? After they kill 4 people, they wait until the timer goes out.
Is he going to be able to clutch
and not farm orbs after that. That's the best you can do as a sportsman.
The second one as well, but unfortunately,
because that is what we did last VCC, bro.
Yes.
When we faced Salt.
To be fair, maybe we counted Khumbu's chickens a little too early.
If you have an issue with that, I'm sorry. You don't understand sports.
I'll tell you, even though Cluster was back, he didn't get enough time to buy. He was back in the mid-round.
I get that. Yeah, I do get that, but what I'm trying to say is that God
but I mean,
are not a
yeah.
team that just like even if they've
not everyone is like us.
Blunders in the early rounds,
do what you want.
They are the sort of team that is able to easily reset and bounce back because they've been through extreme thick and thin thins together.
Cluster's back. Cluster has a girl. 45 net ticks.
Oh no. Let's see though.
Morale last down on
He has
side.
a decent amount of money too to buy a weapon at least in his arsenal, so he's gonna go ahead and do that. Trailblazer to clear it out. Again, nice shock darts.
It's big amount on the line, and it wasn't big amount for us last year. Nah, man.
Just for the mental edge, like, I will spam.
Don't embarrass yourself over here, bro.
Cluster is one of those players. He is kind of like, again, he's kind of like Stranger, if you remember.
Yeah.
He's kind of like a star player at the same time. He tries to be the backbone of the team as well, so he's not going to go ahead and do that. Just buy good and try to spam him out. Yeah, the Cabbages out on the site. The Seekers are able to reveal a lot of info. The Recon Dart as well is going to give some decent info as well. Now they know the man's in the tube, but the man advantage heavily favoring. But okay, scratch that, not anymore.
Don't fast pistol, that's
and now it's a 3-on-4. Blade Storm's available in the hands of Knight Rider, and I'm pretty sure he's not going to go for it just yet.
Oh my god, blinded so hard, yeah.
As well. And there we go. The retake just seems next to
nice.
impossible,
2v2,
but okay,
2v2.
it seems
Where's the spike?
possible now. Levi, 2 quick kills on the board. Thin looks like he's going to back out. Keep this in mind, the spike still hasn't been planted.
And see, God Particles trying to play mind games.
Wait, 3 फिरता छ?
10 seconds left. Skargard is not sure where to check, but Levi misses the initial shot and gives away his location. Now Skargard with the guiding light knows one player is elbow, one player is coming from defender side spawn. All we gotta do is really play together.
Nice try.
They don't play together, which was a little scary, but they win their duels, so they were able to pick up the round, and now a 5-5 on the board. This game starting to get to that high-octane tempo matchup that we truly expected. Down to the wire between both of these teams. They're neck and neck battling for their life.
Yeah, neck and neck indeed, man. They're just not letting any small things slip by from their hands, and they're just able to always win these duels. But yeah, they should have played it off of each other, but it's fine. They went for the individual duels. They actually won it this time, so God Particles doing a good job winning those. Nice flash. Let's just double be shut down.
Yeah, slide on. Spike drop, boys.
You've got the spike as well. You give the spike control. Now Khumbu Esports, they're just gonna go ahead and camp all that spot right there.
No.
Oh no, a shivy. Uh-oh.
अर्को कहाँ छ दुईटै थाहा पाइछ I love how Asite uses his satchel. I think that is one great way to use satchel, not to just fly and shit. I know.
Caution here.
They also have a crossfire. The recon got shut down.
Nice. Nice, good job. Good thrifty.
Oh my god, a thrifty round.
Why are you disappointed, Cassius? Why are you disappointed? Hmm?
Silence.
One enemy remaining. Thrifty.
Hoi, hoi, hoi. Guys, don't forget to like the stream for the boys. Technical break.
Yeah, I honestly feel like the setup over here, even though if you're on the attacking
It's
side,
kind of cold.
you should have expected
मलाई
pushes
चिसो भयो.
coming through from hookah. Not even that. It's like, as soon as you realize the enemy team's on an eco, the push should be expected. So you pretty much set up a crossfire. Yeah.
चिसो भयो, चिसो.
That is true.
A couple of technical issues for me there. But yeah, I was saying, as soon as you see that Deep Star down on Acer,
It's kind of cold.
you've just got to expect that aggressive push coming down Acer. Because
Imagine a finisher
ever
song
that
song
an
is the
eco push
VCC
comes
anthem
down
and
Acer,
it's Keala.
it's always down to Star.
That'd be funny.
Very weird that God particles.
Who's the IGL?
Very
Moonlight
well
and
done
Thin,
by
they
Khumbu
co-IGL.
Esports.
दुईजनाले गर्छ. पहिलेदेखि त्यही हो.
That is true as well. But now again, good two flashes.
Counter flashes.
And still, nothing really gained a lot here. Not a lot of things to report from the players. Khumbu Esports are just going to play it disciplined. They don't need to do anything. They're going to let God Particles just walk in their trap. And as I mentioned, that's what they're going for. Oh, loses this duel right there. But it's fine. Thin from the back will try to trade it out, but no, it's going to be the case. Still, man, heavily favoring God Particles, and now they're winning these engagements. God Particles look like they're back in their form. Hunter's Fury utilized as well, but a little too early from Cluster. Not really finding any mark on the site.
Especially because he had the recon. I wish he'd set up the recon in that moment. He went for the Hunter's Fury. And you see how much information he gets. Then he could have gone for the Hunter's Fury and got a lot of value out of it. But instead, with that gone away, Cluster with an impossible task.
That's right. Good half, good half. Even if it was a 4v5.
Picks up the kill. Make sure that
अलि
Cluster's
धेरै
got no
अलि
way to
दुई
pull
दुई
off
राउन्ड
that
नजिक आयो भने राम्रो हुन्थ्यो.
But yeah, a good push in from Knight Rider, again creating that space to allow his team to flood it.
गोर्खाली ड्यास स्टेडियम
But a
मिसिङ
nice
है.
teammates coming through. 6-6 is the score line. And it's the second half that we're going to move on now. Both these teams are pretty much neck and neck
डिफल्ट
to
पो
each
खेल्न
other.
थाल्यो डिफल्ट.
Things are going back and forth. It's like if one team wins one round, the enemy team instantly wins the other round as well. So I'd said this. This is going to be really hard to say which team's going to come out on top. But Aside from the side of Khumbu Esports this time isn't really able to be the playmaker. But it's okay. If players like Moonlight are there to fill up his shoes, then it's all that's going to matter. You know, as long as you have a couple of players who are going to try to fill your shoes, when you're not able to activate yourself,
स्पाइक त ड्रप गरेर
that's
खेल्न.
something that can help your team out quite a lot.
भेट्यो त एम्बर.
Themselves, though. Ember getting
Rotation
caught out
pull
in
off
that
हुआ.
position there. The Astra should not be peeking. Especially when you've got a Trailblazer coming into you, just break it and leave. But instead he tries to peek out, hoping to catch someone out there.
आज अर्कै हैन हैन
Spot
सेम
out
हो.
himself, and without the
Necro
Astra,
and
he's really down to
shot.
some sick shots from Knight
Necro
Rider,
and
and
CA.
Knight Rider says, CA, you talk, I show.
Exactly. Knight Rider hits the first shot. And now pretty much holding a close angle in U-Hauls as well. All he
Nice.
needs to do is just hit 2 body shots, but no, he's not able to do so.
Prime classic
Regista,
buff.
the best gun in the game, strikes again.
Oh
Your
my
right click
god.
is just too good. Finds another ding.
Prime
now
classic,
pretty
guys.
much. Yep, there we go. The final man will be shut down as well.
Patient,
Not really a lot of struggle shown from God Particles winning that previous round because it was a quick push coming through even from the side of Khumbu Esports.
अचानक चिसो भयो यार.
What's especially key right now is that Khumbu Esports, they won't fall into this trap where they almost
One
let the
enemy
momentum
remaining.
that they've gained through their defensive half, let them inhibit their approach in the attacking half, that they remember that they're a team that is very much dependent on playing synergistically. They're a team that is very strong, playing committed to the playstyle that they truly love. Right now,
going up.
on the Ego, God Particles with the Spectres on the anti-Ego, looking to push their lead even further. Look at Knight Rider. He's got himself
Which
a
classic
very
skin?
aggressive
Prime
position.
classic,
He's
best.
getting a lot of interest.
भर्खर देख्यो नि buff त्यस्तै हुन्छ Prime Classic ले.
Oh no. Shock dart without two. There we go.
Man,
This
man,
round
man.
should be easily won.
Lord,
Scar
quite
got
मारिदिएर.
Iffy aim, whiffy aim as well. But it's okay. As long as they're able to win these duels.
Strike down. Attacker
It's all
spawn.
okay. It's
One enemy remaining.
of course an anti-eco round from their side, and the enemy team's on an eco. Flawless round flowing through for God Particles.
यो म्याच जित्ने बित्तिकै अर्को म्याच अर्को टिमको म्याच छ युनियन गेमिङ र एक्सिलीको.
Cluster gets a weapon upgrade and everything might go
Spike down.
And
Attacker spawn.
significant, a lot more damage would have most likely been seen on the side of God Particles, but instead they get a flawless round. They get to play on a pure bonus right here. Not entirely a pure bonus because you can see Shivy, he went for the ghost, so he's actually gonna elect to upgrade, but in true support style gives the upgraded Vandal to his star player. Knight Rider with the Vandal now. That's what I love.
Vandal in the hand. Spectre in close range. On a complete bonus. God Particles, that is. If they win this, it's going to
अलि ढिलो
be
भयो नेड म त मर्थे यार.
quite a lot for God Particles. But if Khumbu Esports loses this, then God Particles will be able to get a grip on the Khumbu Esports economy. Still, nothing really much happening here.
Nice.
First engagement comes through. Cluster peeks out. A confident peek coming through from his side. Wins that duel, but Logista now trying to make an off angle. Posts himself up on the right side, while Knight Rider as well. Just going to move in a little closer on the long to create a crossfire. Short two players spotted. Ember trying their best.
I think
Yeah.
the plan for Khumbu Esports here is to go for a late teleport and burst shovels in the base of that, but it all comes down to
Nice
finding
flash,
the initial
yeah.
frag. As soon as he does that, the call has to come
30
through to
seconds
go
left.
for the TP. But instead, look, they
Oh.
spotted out the rotations coming in from Hookah, so they call for their own.
Oi,
they take
oh boy,
one side
kya
for
aane ko?
themselves, and Khumbu Esports utilizing
Spike
the
planted.
options they have with the Sova Sky composition to
Good
perfection,
recon.
establishing presence and taking control of multiple parts of the map at once. Just very well done from them as a whole.
Indeed, very well done for sure. Ember is going to be
कस्तो
stuck
मजाले
out.
खेल्यो
Yeah,
केटा
bonus rounds now
एकदम
won by
डिसिप्लिन भएको
God
छ यार, मन
Particles, so
पर्यो.
it's okay.
Patra.
Still, ladies and gentlemen, nothing really to worry about. They're going to have
Dami,
enough money
dami.
to buy rifles even in the next round. So, God Particles can try and at least
Last player standing.
regain their lead back and regain the
मुनबाईले हिजो
momentum
हाने
in the
थिएन
rifle
आज
round. But for now, Khumbu
ने
Esports
हान्छ आज.
are getting things in their hands in that after that previous round. So, scoreline's going to be 78. If Khumbu Esports win
चिनेकै
another
छैन
round,
यिनीहरूले.
that means God Particles will be pushed on an eco. So, Khumbu Esports will be able to probably get the lead.
We have to get the lead. This round is very
Knight
important.
Rider on this operator.
Operator कहाँबाट आयो बे?
What
कसरी
if this
झार्दै
operator
यस्तो?
is on the defensive half to compensate for the lack of race utility.
Mar-
Right now,
oh,
he just gets
timing,
stunned.
yeah.
He has to just tailwind on out of there, and that's some key utility burned from Knight Rider. But a lot of utility invested to take down the operator. They haven't found value just yet.
अबुई
Moonlight
मुनबाई त
is
एक्लै
still
छिरिरहेको छ.
low.
Oh
He's
my
behind
God,
Knight
मुनबाई.
Rider. And Moonlight is on a team. He's a man
Let's
on a
go.
mission. Ever since that 4K, he's just been pumped up and ready to run.
Makes a lot of sense too. Those are the kind
Oh
of moments
my
you
God, they
really
have to
need
save.
pump you up.
No, they're not deciding to save.
Last player
And there we go,
standing.
Ember. Oh no, it's being
No,
double peaked
Scar
off
has
from
to
both
save.
these sides. Kind of an awkward spot. Scar God is the only man left alive. He's probably going to go for a save, and yes.
भारी
That's what he's
पर्ने
going
वाला
for. Doesn't
है.
have any other option, ladies and gentlemen. Khumbu Esports, what a take coming through.
Sargot should just go for the save right here, and yep, he's gonna do exactly
The
that.
bird is telling him something. Look, you see, he's also shaking his head. He's like, yeah, I'm doing that exactly that.
Come on, Scar. We planned to go on a day trip today for me. Instead, you're playing games here on a series you should have either finished or lost already. Get it over with quick. I want to go to the bird park.
Pizza, pizza.
I doubt there's bird parks in Delhi though.
I don't
Or
know,
खाली
man.
फ्ल्यास हैन त.
He'll get lost if he goes
God
to
Particles is India
I
को
don't
team.
think
It'll be
there's
hard to
bird
find
parks
his own
in
bird.
Shanghai, 'cause now that I think about it,
Moonlight is
I assume
17.
if you take your
17.
domesticated bird into
के भनेको actually मैले सुनिरा पनि छैन
Put a leash on a dog. How do you put a leash on a bird?
Maybe like how you fly kites. You buy like a soft thread and you tie it around.
Doesn't sound right.
खतरा यार अफलाई पेल्दिहाल्यो यार नाइट राइडर पनि लास्टै जित्दी फेरि त्यही बसाए बसै
Really hard
What
to-
we do know is that Moonlight is playing brilliantly right now, leading the charge for his team, 69-2 on that scoreboard, and he is an absolute phenomena. Right now, though, he needs to continue this vein of form because God Particles, they're looking to get aggressive, but very similar way to the way Khumbu did, but a single boom bot stops them. And again, these are the small things that we didn't even see from Global Esports. Establishing
Take flash
defaults,
ko त्यही
playing
अलि
across
problem
that
छ
boom bot to take control of hookah, having someone mark the long push to get that opening if they push along, while the other sides are marked as
ए
well.
स्कारको त गन छ नि यार
God Particles falling prey to Khumbu's discipline. Right now, Khumbu, they have given away a weapon over in that B-long area, so they got to rush down easy.
Yeah, that's what they're actually going for too.
उल मलिङ
Oh,
डरे
Snake bites out. Moonlight finally shut down, so that's a
चिल
huge
चिल चिल
fire.
अस्तिले पाइसे ल अस्तिले यो क्लियरै गरे
Calm down from God Particles.
त्यही
Oh,
छ
that flick almost was really close to his head. He's able to sneak in. Now his position's going to be a key one too. There we go.
Nice. Done, यार
his position, but what a
अल्टी
flick
छ स्कारको तर
from Finn to shut him down, and now it's all down to Scar God. Scar God knows one man's quite low. Aside has to be the playmaker in this one. 30 HP in the hands of Scar God, and it's looking highly unlikely
the timing
to clutch it out. Yeah, the timing, such an unfortunate thing. Cross the placement was
अल्टी हाने
perfect too
हुन्थ्यो
from Scar
स्कारले
God. If the timing didn't really went against him, he should have been able to at least.
Oh, he does not spot out with the guiding
Honestly,
light.
there.
He's going to have no idea that Asite is right behind him. He's expecting Asite in U-Halls, and Asite is going to surprise the heck
Easy.
out of Scargard.
Nice.
Oh my God.
Good job
That guiding
What a play.
light giving Scargard a false sense of security for Asite's side presence, and as you said, beautifully played by Asite there. Sneaks out from lamps into the site area and is able to dodge the guiding light blind, like the info that the guiding light gives, while making sure he stays behind the boxes till he hears the diffuse.
I think Scargard should have used his ult there
where
I
he's
think
able
that
to
was
pick up the win.
the move
Now,
maybe it
Khumbu
could have
will
given
be
him
taken
better
up.
odds
It is going to be the upcoming round.
when he
is
had
going to
no
be a
info.
round for God Particles. This timeout,
but
it's now or never.
well
Got to
it
get
was
the
gifted to
pep talk
us
from Chivy.
Yeah, an insane pep talk without a doubt.
Or maybe from Tim Tim.
what's Scargard's pet's name the bird
I was trying to imitate
Oh,
him.
what's the name
Did not work.
You mean a pet talk?
Oh my
Pet
god.
talk.
Why? What do you mean? That's a pet talk right there. It's not a pep talk. But yeah,
Moving on.
tactical timeout pulled out CA. And got particles. Okay, so after this technical timeout, or tactical timeout, my bad, Khumbu Esports on the attacking side, they've been looking pretty good. They have been able to keep the momentum going, and as I mentioned, just because they lost the previous round, God Particles was forced on an eco in the previous round, so
Yeah, and again,
it was of course understandable that they won it.
Dushman डराया
look
yeah
at the defaults, right?
whenever the
These
opponent
two
took
can
timeout I
deny,
always say
or take over control.
Dushman आत्तिसक्यो to hype the team up
The only
I always
person
do that.
changes in these setups is Moonlight, who's effectively functioning as an entry duelist right now, given his reign of form.
देखियो
That is Sky truly coming online.
There we go, the entry as well found. Just shuts down a city. That's the opening frag, and Khumbu Esports now in a man disadvantage.
Recovering it.
Not really a great thing, especially if you do have a disadvantage on the attacking
No,
side.
but
Your
these
team's
are last of us,
handicap's
the guys
already a
mirroring.
big time. Now the rest of the players will have to make the entry.
You want
They
to
still have
fight
the
it.
Sky though, so that she can try and pop flash in the sights. And there we go, that's what she exactly does. Knight Rider forced off his position, but the Seekers are putting him on a leash. And guess what? Scarcod as well strikes in with another strike. Knight
Jungyo
Rider is not able to do anything with the amount of utility are being forced onto him. Same over here on the site.
Knight Rider does everything with the amount of
That's right.
utility forced onto him, because
Listen,
he's done his
tactical
job.
loss.
He doesn't really need to find a peak with that operator. The amount of utility they invested just to try and force that jet off her position It allows Skargod and Ember to
Down
just
A.
go for dry peaks and find the
Last
kills
player
because their
standing.
positions were completely untouched. Their positions were not challenged at all. So Knight Rider making the smart call, just backing off, not giving away his life for free, and making sure that he is the distraction while his team pounces on the prey.
Oh, eco po पर्यो त guys.
9 to 9, ladies and gentlemen.
Lead
Neck and neck, this is what you call it. Back and forth rounds. It's really hard to say which team's going to be coming out on top in the end of the day. Because a thrifty can be a possibility. We've seen a lot of thrifties in this best of 3 series itself. So at this point, I'm ruling out for anything. Nice combination too, CA, with the gravity well and the paint shells, but nothing really confirming just yet from that. Peach shot's gonna be going. Now they know that there's an operator, and I also like now they also have the angle control overall. Aside trying to move in as quick as possible, trying to be quick on his feet, but Shivy is there to try and get his back. So Aside cannot try to be over aggressive. Maybe a satchel boost to the back sight, but the rest of his team aren't present anywhere. Operators inbound. Knight Rider's holding the long side. He's not going to let anyone surpass.
Now, that recon
But the wiper
is
wall's
key
the
because
problem.
it came from elbow, right? So, if you know a player, the Sova is an elbow, you're most likely expecting that jet to either be in deep CT or in V long. They cleared V long, they should have expected, if not the jet, someone in CT, but they get caught out by Skargod, who's pulling off some insane spray transfers. Picks up a 3K, and most likely the lead for top partners.
Taken out.
Skydiff.
Ooh. Good shutdown.
I think gone.
There we go. Left in
Off
3
खेल्न
on
पाए
1.
दामी हुन्थ्यो.
Moonlight's over here in the elbow.
10 seconds left.
Nice try.
Caught. Nothing much can be done. Ember
Off
will
नपाओस् तर
put an
पैसा
end to
पुग्छ
his
होला
life.
जे गरे नि.
Got particles, another round on the board, and also with that, they get a round lead. So, Got Particles now looking great back in the competition, but as I said, things are just going back and forth. So it's really hard to say again if Khumbu Esports are going to win the other round or not. If Khumbu Esports doesn't win, then Got Particles will have the double digit to roll through even forward.
Yeah, exactly. And at this point, what is key is that for both GOP Particles and Khumbu,
यो राउन्ड जित्नुपर्छ यार. अलि टेन्सन भयो अब.
entire map because if GOP Particles
लामो डिफेन्समा अलि बढी राउन्ड आयो कस्तो ब्रिदिङ स्पेस हुन्थ्यो क्या. यही प्रब्लम छ नि.
operators get shut down, then Khumbu put themselves still in a decent position. Same for Khumbu. They lose this, their economy will be broken, so they got to make sure they go all in right here. And they certainly are going all in, Negro.
मारा केटा हो. खोइ किल्सहरु किन आइराछ हैन.
Invested from either side. Now the Viper's Pit to try and take control of the side, but it's Skargod holding on to Lamps for dear life. He's gonna pick up a couple and drop the
Spike
spike
down A.
Skargod's done his job pretty well. And now it's down to the rest of his teammates to try and make something happen. Logista
एउटै ठाउँ हेर न लेभी कति यताउति गरेर.
just trying to move around the Viper's Pit. He doesn't exactly know where he should start breaching through. Peeks out, spots out a little barrel,
Nice.
but doesn't exactly know where he is. A nice double peek coming through from Khumbu Esports. They're playing it together. And now Got Particles. Yep, it seems like this round's also going to move away from their hands slowly and steadily. Shivy getting the Viper's Pit control. But still talk about the positions. They're still unknown, and he's also taking a lot of damage
Good
with
job,
that.
good job.
But
Very
Levi
much
peeks
needed
out in the
round
nick of
there.
time. We'll put an end to him.
Much needed round.
And as I said, it's really hard to say how things are going to be looking
मलाई
like.
त
Rounds are
ढुक
going
ढुक
back
ढुक
and
ढुक ढुक
forth.
भइरा.
Now it's 10-10.
ढुक 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 ढुक.
Or Ben 10.
Play from Logi right there. He's able to get his tracking on point, then everything goes.
कसम यो राउन्ड त पुरै ढुक 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 भइरहेको थियो. त्यत्रो युटिलिटी युज भएर एउटा किल आइरहेको देखिरहेको थिएन.
As soon as he sees the gun barrel, needs to go for it, especially since I think he realized it was Levi's Viper. So if he's able to take down the Viper's Pit goes away, that retake becomes insanely easy for GOP Particles, but the tracking just not on point. Levi not getting hit with the shots, instead gets the information that Logi is right there, and they double peek. You see even in that high pressure situation, Khumbu have the ability to calm with each other and be like, yo, we
left
need
check
to
gare
double
na.
peek. This is what I love about Khumbu. Even though they're a brand new team with respect to being at this high mark internationally, having that star player come in, they still have these bombs very, very well lined up. So most
पुरै
definitely
पुस हाने यार.
keep an eye out
ल
for the
स्पाइक ड्रप छ यार.
rest of this grand final.
Oh,
आइस मुजी
caught
पुस.
slipping by, but it's
आइस.
okay. Nice flick from Cluster. That's the big man taking out the game.
स्पाइक स्पाइकिङ नजाऊ केटा. chill गर
Yep.
man advantage छ
Look at the risk for sure.
तिनीहरुको armor पनि छैन
But yeah, now the man advantage
Kehi
and
info
also the
पनि
Sky
छैन
heals come into play. Sky can be so useful sometimes, man. That's an info gathering flash. Now they at least know there's a little bit of presence right outside, and we already do see
that
the rest of the players
gravitational
are getting ready. But the gravity well is something that's causing a lot of issues for Acid's momentum in the
Sazboy.
forward. And Ember just lines them up. He stacks them up on top of each other.
Aha.
Finn trying his best to neutralize the threat, but that's
Ember
not going to
timed
be
it
enough.
perfectly, man.
And this map is too close for comfort for the teams and certainly for us too. Even though Khumbu start off with an advantage, Got Particles pull back. this
खेल्नेहरुलाई
round.
ढुकढुक हुँदैन
I think
guys.
a round like this might just
Standing.
Trust me.
boost the heck out of the
Unless it's
morale
your
of
first
the
tournament or
Global
whatever.
Dutch.
Once you have the
Got
experience,
Particles
त्यस्तो खासै
entirely.
हुँदैन.
You can see my brain is befuddled as well with all of the action going on. The
तर
tempo rising.
अहिलेको
I can't
सिचुएसनमा त
believe we
भइरहेको
have
होला
this map
दुईटै
today.
टिमलाई एकदम
We've
गाँड
got 3
फाटिरहेको
more
होला
sets
अहिले
to go after this. And every single set will be exactly like this, with teams giving it their all, fighting for their tournament lives as well as for an opportunity to represent themselves
laga.
and their region in the top 4 of the VCC. But right now, Khumbu on an eco, holding on for dear life. That gravity well is key, though God Particles shut them down.
Yeah. There we go, though. Still a 3-on-4. It is possible, but after this round win, God Particles are going to move to a match point.
Nice
so
shot.
this is going to mean a lot. Ooh, a quick
Law
shutdown
flank,
too,
guys,
but
here
Knight
is-
Rider's flanks is quite a crucial one. He's able to get the value out of it, though. Moonlight's low. And a nice round. coming through
Garo,
from God
Garo,
Particles.
match point.
for them.
Come on, boys. Oh,
Khumbu
toot.
Tournament point for them. If they do not win this map, ladies and gentlemen, Khumbu Esports' journey will end right here and now.
Team Ace.
Right here, right now.
ठिक छ Take a break, take a breather, take a breath, take a breather.
Khumbu, they've most definitely proved that they are a team that is to be reckoned with. Even if their journey ends here, I think I'm going to be excited to see the evolution.
What the fuck? It hasn't ended, CA.
But I don't want their journey to end here. I want to at the very least see an overtime. But I think it's easier said than done, because you can see God Particles, they seem to have gone into the game face mode. They want to close off these maps, and they're playing a lot more synchronized than we saw in those, for example, in those 4v5 rounds. It's gonna come down to some sort of nutty.
What's up,
play
Mendo?
to try and
Welcome.
pull this back. And we'll have to see what they want to get done. Now, Necro,
Let's
they
see,
do
it's
have
going
the
to be
Seekers
GG or
available as well as the
GH.
Cosmic Divide. They can just go for a hard rush, but I feel like Khumbu were at their strongest when they're playing the defaults. So I want to see them going back to that.
Default. But I mean, again, man, look at the pressure they're going to be having, realizing they cannot give any more flaws away. A little loophole found, and it's going to be abused instantly, or exploited instantly
3
by
gifted rounds? I don't know.
by God Particles. So
Kitchen guys.
it's going to be definitely a
The
lot of
boys got
pressure.
this.
Nerves
This
are
is
going to be
going
rattling
OT.
in this round for Khumbu Esports. Everything's on the line. Because Nepal itself, as I've been mentioning over and over again, the esports hasn't really developed that much. This team can be the first team, or at least this team has been the team to make it this far from that region. So this means a lot for the entire region itself, and also the players itself. So dreams in line for Khumbu Esports. On the other hand, God Particles too, one of the team who came in as dark horses and who are able to live up to their name
Through the
throughout
smoke?
the tournament.
The
Knight
smoke
Rider
down there.
finding the opening again. I don't know why the raw peak was given like that. Knight Rider's not going to let it slip by.
Smoke through handles, huh?
Most definitely. Khumbu losing that first pick. Knight Rider with the impact already made on the operator this round. It might just be GG, WP, Necro. For Khumbu, they're going to try their
ल
best.
इन्फो पायो नि
The early seekers coming in from God
All A
Particles,
भनेर
though,
थाहा पाइहाल्यो।
feels actually this time, I'm not usually a fan of early seekers, but this time it releases a ton of information that Khumbu were trying to hold on to, which is that every single one of their players is stacked up on this A side. They try to immediately commit
Disaster
onto A.
round.
They've got that
ल लजिस्टा man, smartly played.
Oh no!
A.
Logi able to sneak away. with 2 quick kills on the board, and now it's a 2-on-4.
One
It's pretty
enemy
much
remaining.
GG. Khumbu Esports.
GG.
It was a pleasure having
Nice
you all
try.
in this tournament. It's all down to cluster now. It's looking next to impossible.
Nice try, nice try.
But yeah, Khumbu Esports, it was a pleasure having you all in this tournament. You guys put on an absolute show. You guys were the true dark horses in the grand final playoffs of the VCC, but Card Particles this time just proved themselves a little bit better than you guys.
GG, boys played well. केही छैन, unlucky. त्यो लास्ट राउन्ड अलि लोगीले खतरा पोजिसनिङ गरे यार, राम्रो. गुड kudos to him. GG. Well played, boys. Well played. Boys played well. ठीक छ. GG guys, good game. It's all good. कति गएर त्यही त सुरुमै गयो के, त्यही ज्याउ भयो. न त डिफेन्समा अझै राउन्ड आउँथ्यो होला. It was good. It was a very good game. मोरालै डाउन हुन्छ सुरुमै त्यस्तो हुँदा. केही छैन guys. GG. You gotta congratulate the boys for their effort. You gotta congratulate them by liking the stream. Keishana, guys. We played well. It was a very close game. Dol khako haina. We got it next time, for sure. Balance. Yeah, next quals, yeah, probably May, yeah, somewhere around that time. White horse पनि खेला दिया? हो र? Thank you, Ashtos. Appreciate that, man. We gotta support the teams that are coming from below. Can't support all the best teams all the time, can we? Gauntlet को like qualifiers खेल्नु पर्छ. Qualifier बाट qualify भने जान पाउँछ. अनि तर गाह्रो हुन्छ नि त. It's very tough. It's just a best of one elimination match. It's a gamble tournament. आज शूटर खेले हुन्थ्यो. Yeah, shooter will play today. Shooter को हिजो एक्जाम थियो अनि टाइम रिस्केड्युल पनि गर्दिएन. सो आज चाहिँ खेल्छ एक्सप्लोइट को. Homework and DaFi chill. Nice. ठिक छ guys. स्ट्रीम लाइक हानेर जानु होला. जाँदै हुनुहुन्छ भने अनि नयाँ हुन्छ भने सब्स्क्राइब पनि ठोकिदिनु होला. आज त संडे हैन. Very lazy day यार. Sundays are very lazy day for me personally. There are many matches, but I don't think I'll watch party for it. डराइहाल्छ नि guys. When a player is fragging out of their minds, everyone is scared. आत्तिन्छ क्या, आत्तिन्छ, जो पनि आत्तिन्छ. Well guys, take care. I will see you maybe in the evening. We'll play some games. For now, I'll be going and chill. Long ass. Let's see. My watch party ko लागि मात्रै. Let's take care, boys and girls. See you.